Hello, YouTubers. I'm Terrace. Now, I know you don't know me, and I don't know you, but today we're going to be covering a very important topic that's going on here in America, in Springville, Ohio, covering the immigrant Haitian population that is now taking residence in Springville, Ohio, and the residents are up in arms with their dog whistles and bull horns of racism. So basically, I ran across this video from a content creator by the name of Nick Johnson. So, without any further ado, let's get into this video. And just to give my family members a heads up, this shit is a piece of work. Because, baby, when I say the racism is very, very clear and apparent in this video, you will see what I'm talking about. Let's get into this video.
Hey guys, I have a YouTube channel and I'm working on a video about the debate with everything going on, and I was hoping I could talk to somebody and get an opinion about what's going on in Springfield. Is there anybody? Okay, it'll just be like 1 minute. I just want to know if somebody has an opinion.
We cannot, so sorry. We appreciate
We're about something else.
We're about to leave, so
Okay, just 1 minute. How come no? There's.
yes. I do that.
Sir, they don't want to talk to you because, for one, there's already a bunch of crazy shit already going on. Number two, you are a white man who just pulled up to a black facility with a camera. In our culture, that means trouble. That means someone is up to no good. That means someone has very bad intentions. So therefore, in my community, we walk the fuck away from people like you. We do not talk to people like you. We pretend that you are not there, and we get the farthest that we can away from you. That's all that happened. But you don't be around enough black people to understand our culture and what we do. You're telling on yourself, Nick. You're telling on yourself.
There's nobody that can talk? Nobody. Okay. You guys were like standing around when I pulled up, though. Okay. All right. I guess nobody wants to talk. As soon as I show up, they scatter. I don't understand it. Okay. Like, I walk up and I'm like, hey, let's talk. And they're like, oh, we have something to do. And they literally just all ran off. Like, ran inside, got in their cars and left. All right. Oh, she's getting aggressive. Mm-hmm. All right. She's getting aggressive. Go straight. Straight. Oh, this lady's taking my video. How is this lady getting... Okay. So that was me at the...
Okay, so let me just give y'all a little bit of background. I love it how this content creator, Nick Johnson, goes out of his way to go to Springville, Ohio, because of the stories that have been in the news the past couple days. So you, as a YouTuber, you went to Ohio to go to the Haitian Community Center to basically harass these people, knowing damn well they wasn't gonna fucking talk to you. You're a white man. They are foreigners in your state. You are a fucking red flag to black folks. Whether you knew that or not, that's what you are. So you stick out like a sore thumb. To them, it felt like a setup. So therefore, they wasn't entertaining you, they wasn't trying to talk to you, and they wasn't falling for your bait. So then you talking about, oh, they all running, they don't want to talk. Yeah, they don't want to talk. Simple as that. Nothing else. Then you proceed to go see your car, and now the lady got the idea to start recording you to protect herself, and now you talking about she getting aggressive. What in the fuck? That was such a fucking reach. Bro, calm down. I think your twat getting a little wet. Cause it's really showing, bro. She's getting aggressive. Come on. Like, let's be serious. If you really felt like them people was gonna harm you or hurt you, why would you take your ass from a whole nother state to go to the Haitian Community Center if they were really that fucking scary? You're doing this to get clickbait, bro. Like, let's be real. Sorry I got off on the tangent, y'all. I don't like stupid shit, and I don't like ignorant people, willfully ignorant people. And the person made this video is willfully ignorant. So, without any further ado, back to this
That was
video.
me at the Haitian Support Center in Springfield, Ohio. We went there to try to talk to the Haitian people. I said, you know, things are crazy here. I want to hear
Yeah, things are crazy there because of the residents of Ohio, not because of the Haitians. Let's get that clear.
I want to hear your side of the story. And instead of talking to me, pretty much just tried to run me out of the parking lot. Told me, get out of here. Got all threatening like.
She tried to run me out the parking lot and threatened me, said, "Hey, get out of here." Shut the fuck up. Please, dude. Please, please. Y'all kill me with that sad ass
It was at that moment I was like, things in Springfield are weird.
You talking about things in Ohio weird. Seems like you fucking weird too, bro.
Sure, everybody's got an opinion.
All right. Well, how do you feel about what's going on around here, man?
I don't like it.
What part do you not like?
I don't.
You don't like the part about people that look like me that are now in your state all over, and you do not like it. He's thinking he's in a bad dream, but it's not a bad dream. It's just the reality of the world. Things change. That's it.
Like,
I don't like them being here. If you want to know the honest to God truth, I don't think none of them should be here.
Okay, I know I told y'all it was gonna be dog whistles in this video. They bullhorns. All of them just bullhorn. Bullhorns.
And we talk about dog whistles all the time. With Trump, we've talked about America first and nationalism and all these different things as being dog whistles. What do we mean by that, though? So dog whistles are coded language that sounds completely innocuous to some, usually to the larger public, but it has another meaning for people who know what they're listening to. So it's called a dog whistle because there is such thing as a dog whistle. When you blow it, I think to a human ear, it sounds just like a very low tone, unremarkable sound, if you can even hear it. It's been a while since I've been around a dog whistle. You basically just hear the air coming through the whistle. But to a dog's hearing, it lets them hear a noise that is, I think, high-pitched. It riles them up. They hear it immediately. They think they're being called, or whatever the case may be. There are racist dog whistles. There are anti-Semitic dog whistles. There are religious dog whistles. So here's some examples. Inner city and urban, to refer to black people, to those in the know, with seemingly innocuous language. So we've heard, I've even interviewed some people. Ben Shapiro used this term when I interviewed him about gun safety. We will hear talk about, to really deal with gun violence, we need to focus on urban youth, inner city, whatever. They're talking about black people. It's about, we don't want black people having guns, but white people having guns is fine. That is a dog whistle that sounds innocuous from the language, but if you know what is meant, you understand it. Law and order. Law and order, it sounds, I mean, listen, we have laws and we need order. We need things to be in order. It has been used to signal anti-immigrant ideas, racist ideas. It's been used as a signal by politicians to say, don't worry, I'm for law and order. Coded to mean, I'm not going to let immigrants or black people get too much clout or status in society. Tough on crime is a similar one also that is often connected to, it's just straight up racist policies like, for example, stop and frisk. You have to look at its use. You have to look at who is using it. You have to look at what is being suggested or implied by its use. But one is, and this is like a prototypical example because it sounds so innocuous, the term coincidence. And coincidence sounds like a completely benign use of the term, but it's part of anti-Semitic conspiracies about conspiring to control industry or government or whatever the case may be. That is dog whistling in politics. It's using coded language that sounds innocuous, but has a very specific and targeted meaning to people who know what to listen to. And
But I guess that's the way old Biden and them want it. So as long as they're president, that's how it's going to be. And they're just going to keep coming too. They ain't stopping. So hopefully we can get a different president, because the stuff, I mean, why did they bring so many of them to this small town?
Springfield, Ohio, found itself at the center of a fraught election year issue, immigration. Republican vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance claims that Haitian migrants in Springfield are, quote, draining social services and causing chaos. He's also repeated a baseless rumor, already debunked by city officials, about pets being abducted and eaten, a story amplified by right-wing media and Elon Musk online.
Over the last 4 years, Springfield has seen its small population grow by over 20%, driven almost entirely by immigrants. William Brangham recently went to Springfield to understand how the city is coping.
The sounds of Haitian Creole carrying across soccer fields, in grocery stores, in restaurants dishing up the popular Haitian street food pate code. It's striking hearing all this in the heartland of the United States, Springfield, Ohio. Springfield's a small blue-collar city with a familiar story. Much of the factory work left decades ago, and the residents followed. A community of more than 80,000 emptied out to less than 60. That is, until the last few years.
Our churches, we see new people.
In the pews.
Yes, absolutely.
Wes Babian was the pastor at First Baptist Church for almost 20 years.
For years, we've lost people, but you hope somebody else will come and take their place. That hasn't happened here.
Until now.
Because there are folks from Haiti who are coming to church.
Lukens Merzus, who, among his many other jobs, mans the soundboard for Sunday services, is one of those new Haitian members.
Why Springfield?
Of all places. Merzus, with his wife and daughter, were among the first Haitian families to arrive here in 2018.
I got a decent job when I was in Haiti, and then to make a difficult decision to leave, it wasn't easy.
The reason they left is their home country is disintegrating. Protests and increasing violence in the Caribbean nation culminated in the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse in 2021. Since then, the country spiraled. Armed gangs currently control 80% of the capital, Port-au-Prince. Merzus is one of the estimated 731,000 Haitian immigrants now living in the United States.
I got my brothers and sisters. My mother is still living there. I'm always thinking about my family in Haiti.
Because of that violence, the U.S. granted what's called temporary protected status to Haitians in the U.S., giving them limited time permission to live and work here. TPS was then expanded by the Biden administration. Merzus says he came to Springfield for the same reason most Haitians did. He heard that housing was cheap and jobs were plentiful.
It started slowly. We had an application pool that was a little bit different.
People coming to work here.
People looking for jobs. What he's welding here again are welded axle components.
Jamie McGregor is the CEO of McGregor Metal, which makes welded parts for the auto and farm industries. Right now, about 10% of his workforce is Haitian, over 30 employees.
I wish I had 30 more. Our Haitian associates come to work every day. They don't have a drug problem. They'll stay at their machine. They'll achieve their numbers. They are here to work. And so in general, that's a stark difference from what we're used to in our community.
McGregor acknowledges the sudden arrival of so many new immigrants is a challenge on multiple fronts, but he believes This is partly how the industrial Midwest can regrow.
We want more jobs in our community. And in order to fill those jobs, some jobs need to be people who are not originally from here.
There's things in the last 5 years that have really changed and has been a forward improvement for Springfield.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, they swamped this town. My neighborhood used to be a mix, white, African-American, Mexican, a good mix. Now, I'm completely surrounded by nothing but Haitians.
Lord, these people are fucking crazy.
What this is called is the Cloward Piven strategy. It was formed in the 60s, man. It's called displacement.
All right. I see, look like we got our first myth head. Go ahead, let's hear what you got to say.
It's called displacement. They're displacing our community. What they're doing is they dropped all these people in our community, which cranked the prices of everything up.
Yeah, excuse me, sir. That's called gentrification. You know, that's something that your people have been doing to my people ever since we've been in this country. So just imagine how we feel. Now y'all finally in that spot where y'all feel the same way. Don't feel good, do it? Oh well, we don't care, cause we ain't the ones doing bad. Y'all are.
Everything, the houses, the groceries, everything. Everything is through the roof. The prices of used cars on Marketplace, they're buying everything with cash. They're paying cash for houses. I've never been able to pay cash for a house in my life.
Oh,
you know?
That's why you mad, baby. Cause a person my color can buy a house before you can these days. Oh, boo-hoo, cry me a river. We don't care.
You know,
Where are they getting their cash?
Biden bucks, if you ask me. They get it on a card. When they come here, I hear that they get a telephone that has an app on it. They get this money loaded through this app, comes on a card.
Excuse me, sir, what you're describing is called government assistance. They do have apps now, and they do have it in every state. Check with your local human resources office. That's all you got to do. But I guess y'all too lazy to even educate yourself on that.
But I can tell you personally that when I worked at the grocery store and I cashed them out, the receipts were alarming. $13,000 on EBT food, not including the $29,000 that was on EBT cash. EBT food.
Oh, these fucking people lie so damn bad. This shit don't make no sense. Girl, you know damn well you ain't see no $30,000 or $40,000 of worth of no fucking EBT on nobody's card. Cause for one, most states don't even let you get past having $1,000 on that motherfucker in a month. So if you get EBT on a card and you go a month or 2 months without spending it, they'll stop putting the shit on the card. Go. Educate yourself on your human resources in your own state, because clearly you don't know what the hell going on and you get the fucking benefit. Damn, y'all slow, boy. And on the other hand, if you did see $1,000, $2,000 on anybody's EBT card, it's called back pay. You know, when they apply for assistance and then they have to wait 6, 7, and 8 months to get it, and then them 6, 7, 8 months they had to wait, they'll go ahead and put that on the card for them. Yeah, that's another thing that they do. Y'all people really need to educate yourself on the resources that's available in your own state. Y'all are sitting here complaining to some random stranger about y'all grievances, and y'all don't even know how y'all state operates or even fucking run. Y'all just know that y'all want to complain because somebody else is getting something that you ain't getting. That's your privilege is really showing right now. That's all that is. Cause y'all was there how many years before them people came there? Y'all wasn't living good. Y'all ain't had no money. Them jobs had been left. I'll wait.
They had
EBT
30,000 on their EBT cash balance left.
Yes.
And as a cashier, you can see that.
Yes.
And you're like, holy shit, why do you have 30 grand on
It's infuriating.
on one person's card?
It's infuriating. Yes, sir.
This lady giving me alcoholic Karen vibes all day long. I mean, all day long. She really do.
Yes, sir.
So they're not getting 600 to 1,500
And while they're
a month.
dressed very well.
Baby, there ain't nothing new. As black people, we know how to dress without having a lot of money. That's what make us so good, baby. We versatile. We can do a lot of stuff without a whole bunch of money and still make that shit look good. Oh, you mad because they dress good, but they supposed to be refugees, so they ain't supposed to look better than you look. Oh, your hatred is showing. Your bitterness is showing. We can't help you in this video looking all ate up and looking like a fucking a crackhead.
Very well. How are you able to dress like that? Coming over here as running for help that we're supposedly helping them? How are you dressed like that when we, the American people, are scrapping for the next set of work boots?
Well, you got to talk to your employer at the grocery store about that, baby. The Haitians ain't got nothing to do with you not being able to afford a pair of boots. That sounds like a personal issue.
That's a problem. That's a serious problem. And I'm not doing very well swallowing that pill.
Healthcare, I hear the hospitals are overwhelmed. Have you noticed? Do you have any issues with that at all?
I personally have not going in there, but I do have family that works in the hospital systems here, and they say a lot of it is, we're seeing third world diseases being brought here. A lot of it is like HIV cases are going up like crazy.
You know who owes people an apology is fucking JD Vance. Yeah. They also mentioned that Vance has also added to his claim about Haitians, saying on social media that communicable diseases have been on the rise in Springfield because of the Haitian migration. Information from the county health department, however, shows a decrease in infectious disease cases countywide, with 1,370 reported in 2023, the lowest since 2015. Not that it matters, because this story has already blown up in a way that is almost irreversible to a large portion of the population who chooses to believe in this story no matter what.
They want to believe.
Also making things worse is the fact that Donald Trump has indicated that he will be visiting the small Ohio town very soon.
Oh, good.
Despite all of this being proven false. And it's also an insane move because their other argument about all this is that the recent attention has been putting a strain on local services.
Well, the bombs don't help. The bomb threats.
In addition to getting all the threats, they've been doing evacuations of local schools and businesses and dealing with literal hate groups showing up. And now they're going to be tasked with handling the arrival of Donald Trump and the entire circus that he brings along with him. All so that he can attempt to demonize their local population. He's showing up to be like, this place is a real shithole.
What a shithole here. We need to make it great again.
Good work, everyone. Very proud of everyone involved. You definitely make our country look not crazy at all.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, you bring a third world into our city, we're going to have those third world diseases and issues.
These people are just letting their racism and their hatred show so much, and they really don't care.
Diseases and issues here on our streets.
Well, I think a lot of things are hyped out, and people are really upset, and it got a lot worse after President Trump said those comments.
What's happening to the towns all over the United States, and a lot of towns don't want to talk. It's not going to be Aurora or Springfield. A lot of towns don't want to talk about it because they're so embarrassed by it. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
But first, we do want to get to what will hopefully be the last update to the ongoing Springfield, Ohio, fake, racist, pet-eating saga. Because there are two major things related to that story that should have ended it once and for all. First of all, it appears as though when this story originated, JD Vance had his team contact the Springfield city manager in order to validate the story that pets were being stolen and eaten in that small Ohio town. The city manager told him it wasn't true. Case closed? No.
This was like on September 8th or 9th, before the debate.
Before anyone was talking about this.
Yeah.
The city manager said, no, I don't know where you heard that, but it's not actually happening. So J.D. Vance just went ahead and tweeted about it anyway, which caused Donald Trump to regurgitate that lie on stage during a debate that was seen by over 60 million people, bringing absolute chaos to this small town and hatred to its entire immigrant population. Here's the Wall Street Journal with more on that.
Yeah. City manager Brian Heck fielded
Heck.
City manager Brian Heck fielded an unusual question at City Hall on the morning of September 9th from a staff member of Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance. The staffer called to ask if there was any truth to bizarre rumors about Haitian immigrants and pets in Springfield. He asked point blank, are the rumors true of pets being taken and eaten, recalled Heck. I told him no, there was no verifiable evidence or reports to show that this was true. I told him these claims were baseless. By then, Vance had already posted about the rumor to his 1.9 million followers on X. Yet, he kept the post up and repeated an even more insistent version of the claim the next morning. It was the culmination of a spectacular collision of forces that thrust Springfield into the heart of the U.S. presidential election. Over the summer, outside neo-Nazi groups, which specialize in exploiting local controversy to foment outrage about migrants, had seized on a local controversy and fanned the narrative of pet-eating Haitians. Then the Trump campaign blasted those rumors to the world and kept pushing them even after they were exposed as lies.
Wait, so it sounds like he tweeted about it and then called them to check if it was true.
Yeah, it was around the same time.
Which I don't know which is worse. Calling them to be like, hey, and they're like, no, it's actually not true. And they're like, well, I'm going to tweet about it anyway. Or just putting it out into the world and being like, I should probably check on that. So I just tweeted some pretty inflammatory shit.
Yeah.
Can you confirm that what I said is true? Oh, you can't? Well, I am gonna leave it.
Well, I'm gonna look like an idiot if I delete the tweet.
Doing numbers, and I'm verified, so Twitter actually pays me if it gets enough views.
I'm gonna let you know that I will keep posting through it, sir. What I assume happened is that he tweeted it, and then one of his reps was like, "All right, let's retroactively figure this out."
Yeah.
Which is what they tried to do for the week after.
Let's get that double confirmation.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they had they're like, look, we got him. There's a picture of a guy just barbecuing chicken.
Yeah.
Because no one's ever seen a chicken that has its legs attached to
There
it.
were conservative outlets putting bounties on for proof that people could come up with. It's just like they're retroactively trying to prove something that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, not that we needed even more proof that this was all bullshit, but the cat at the center of all this, the one that someone's neighbor's daughter, literally someone's neighbor's daughter, had claimed was missing and being barbecued by local Haitians. Turns out, actually, the lost cat, it turned up alive in its owner's basement a few days later.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But
there it was. Geez.
What's important is how it made me feel.
Yeah.
And it made me feel angry and racist.
Yeah.
So once again, here's the Wall Street Journal. A Vance spokesperson on Tuesday provided the Wall Street Journal with a police report in which a resident had claimed her pet might have been taken by Haitian neighbors. But when a reporter went to Anna Kilgore's house Tuesday evening, she said her cat, Miss Sassy, which was missing in late August, had actually returned a few days later, found safe in her own basement. Kilgore, wearing a Trump shirt and hat, said she apologized to her Haitian neighbors with the help of her daughter and a mobile phone translation app.
Great work, woman. You really did it, didn't you? And then luckily apologized, but I'm sure not before all of this blew up and went crazy. And also made sure to wear all of her Trump memorabilia during the interview. Just odd.
I feel like you need to apologize to a few more people than just your neighbors.
Yeah.
I feel like you owe more people an apology.
That really set off a storm in Springfield. And maybe that's good. Maybe the results are good because it has brought so much attention to Springfield, but the focus should not be on cats and dogs. It should be on the stress of the social services here, the hospitals, the police, the jobs and family services. That's where the real issues are, the traffic, the medical care, all of that is so stretched beyond the capacity of this county that it's a shame that it brought cats and dogs to bring attention to the problems, the very serious problems that we have here in Springfield.
Now, I reached out to the guy that runs the Democrat Party around here and gave him a chance to tell his side, and he was like, no, I don't really want to talk to you.
Well, he didn't want to talk to you because, for one, he already know that you're trying to bait a conversation so that you can go back and cut it up later to use and clip up so y'all can push y'all little narrative on the little right side over there. But it's not working. Everything that you people try to do, it's so idiotic. Like, anybody that has 2 brain cells can clearly see the shit that y'all doing in this video. It's bullshit. It's not working. Y'all can no longer play the victim. You can no longer ask for the manager. We don't care. What y'all say on the right, facts don't care about your fucking feelings. So keep your feelings. We don't fucking care. All right?
The schools are bursting. There's 19-year-old Haitian men that are enrolling as freshmen in the schools
Once
here.
again, this guy's sitting here pushing straight up fucking lies. Anybody who has been in the public school system knows that you cannot enroll in public school once you're over the age of 18 years old, unless you are a special needs child. That is the only way that you can stay in a public school after the age of 18. Anything after that, you're going to an adult ed facility. So this man just sat here and told y'all a straight up fucking lie that can be proven by going to any fucking school in any county in any state and asking them that. See what I mean? How these people are sitting here pushing lies onto the Haitian people? But I'm going to say this for my people of color, my people like me. When they say these things about the Haitian people, I want you to remind you, white America does not know the difference between African, African American, Jamaican, Haitian. They don't know the difference. We are all the same person. Just make sure y'all understand that. So when they pick one person of color out, they're picking all people of color out. I just want y'all to remember that.
All of a sudden, right before they came, all the houses in the neighborhood that were not livable became livable all of a sudden. They all got fixed real fast. And then all of a sudden they all came, now they all live in all them houses everywhere. Seems like they're trying to...
So I got one question. So before the Haitians moved to Ohio, did any of you try to rebuild any of them homes? Did any of you try to clean those homes up? Did any of you try to move into them homes? I highly doubt it, because you couldn't afford it. But now that someone else is living in them, now it's all of a problem. It wasn't a problem when they were sitting there rotting and no one was living in it. It wasn't a problem then. But now all of a sudden, because some black people are living in it, it's a problem now, because those were things that y'all wanted that's supposed to belong to y'all. Y'all supposed to inherit. Bullshit. Bullshit. I call bullshit.
Seems like they're trying to make the people of Springfield leave and give the city to the Haitians. That's what it seems like to me. Seems like they're trying to run everybody out and make this a little Haiti town.
Oh no, say it ain't so. They trying to run y'all all the time. What they had? The pitchforks? What they had? The fire sticks? Cause it seemed like y'all still in town, so I don't think they was trying to run y'all out. And I don't think nobody asked y'all to leave or requested y'all to leave. But okay.
Town. I swear, that's what it seems like to me.
Well, who would benefit by that? Why would they want to do that?
I don't know. Why would they? What would they benefit from it?
I think our city council, our local government is involved in it. Man,
Pocketing money.
it's very strange. You know, you get on TV and you call us all liars. You know, you've had 50 to 100 of your citizens in your city council meeting report to you what they're seeing with their own adult eyes, and then you get on TV and tell the whole world that they're liars, and you paint your townspeople as racists and bigots. We've always been.
Sir, they're paying you as racists and bigots because that's what you all are acting like, racists and bigots. Sorry to say it. And trust me, I know them when I see them. I'm from South Carolina, another red state. So trust me, I know racism when I see it. I know the dog whistles, the bullhorns, the kettlebells, whatever the hell y'all want to call it. I know the sounding of it. I know it when I hear it. And y'all all are being very, very racist because y'all feeling like somebody took some from y'all, even though none of the shit that they have or using belongs to any of y'all.
We've always been a melting pot. This is not about race.
They want us out of here and they want to replace us with them. And I tell you what, when you take a dog and you put it on a chain and you pull the chain closer and closer and closer to its little home, that dog doesn't...
Not a dog on a chain. That go crazy. I guess when the dog off the chain, dog gonna bite, huh?
That dog doesn't realize that he's being imprisoned, that he's caged. And that's exactly what's happening.
They're just renting.
They're renting.
You know, you can only assume.
Yeah,
you know what I
heard that
mean.
landlords are kicking out renters.
Well, it's displacement. The city will pay them 3 times what an American person will pay for rent. The city is paying them 3 times the amount. It's displacement. We have 100
I
plus.
swear these people are dumber than a box of rocks. Sir, it is not displacement. It is called business, okay? It's called business. It's called whoever has the money. And clearly you know how the money. So if you know how the money, you can't rent the place, which means it's going to go to the next person. That's how business works.
We have 100 plus homeless people living in the tree line down at Snyder Park in tents along the railroad tracks. Half of them are because of displacement. They don't know
It's funny, as if you really gave a damn about any of those homeless people that you're trying to use to get sympathy and emotion out of people. That's not going to work, bro. Y'all don't care about the homeless population. If you cared about the homeless population, you would at least gave one of them a place to live. If you got your own place, you would at least be attempting to help feed them. Do something to help them, not just use their name in a video to garner sympathy points. Try again. Okay, so another thing. This is the thing that people on the news and people who are basically out of touch with the reality of the world and how shelters work. I live in New York City. I have lived in a shelter before. So what they don't tell you on the news is that these homeless people, they would rather sleep on the street than sleep in the shelter. Because in these shelters, what happens is they can have a room, leave their room to go get some eat or go to handle some business that they need to attend to and come back. Staff have been to rumble through their room and stole all their valued possessions, what's near and dear to them. So if you're a type of person who's always constantly in that situation where you're having your valuables taken away from you, you feel violated as a person and you no longer feel safe in that environment. So that's why most homeless people would rather be on the street than in those shelters, because in those shelters, they violate those people's mental health and their physical health.
They don't know where to go. And now that they're out here, there's no place left to rent. We have a housing shortage. We're in the middle of a national housing crisis. Here, you know, they were on TV talking about it. It's...
They are taking residents that have lived here in Springfield for years and resided at the same places as very loyal renters, and they are replacing them with the immigrants so that they can bring in all the dough, because there's 12 to 15.
Listen, she just said it right there. They mad that the Haitians are making their county look good and they couldn't. Ain't that sad?
12 to 15. There's 12 of them living up there. 6 houses down on the left.
Only been affected by the immigration from Haiti.
Well, prices going up at the gas pump and prices at the store. My food stamps.
Randy, stop that goddamn line. Food prices been up since COVID. Stop it. The Haitians had nothing to do with that. That was your president, Donald Trump.
My food stamps used to go farther. I used to buy more food with my food stamps, and now I'm not able to do that. I have a deep freezer that I used to be able to keep full and my refrigerator full. Can't do that anymore because the prices went up so much. Seems like everything just went up, up, up.
Do you think that the Haitian immigrants are getting a part of the benefits that are they taking away from your benefits?
I think so.
And so your thing is, I should get the benefits before them.
Yes.
Why are they getting benefits? They're not from here.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I agree on.
Okay. That's their main beef.
Yes.
Ma'am, you just said in the video earlier that you get $400 and some EBT for you and your daughter. So last time I checked, you was already getting your benefits first. What else do you fucking want?
Beef.
Yes.
Okay.
That is one of my neighbors. He lives about 6 houses down. Just rode by in a $110,000 Lexus truck. If you hang out long enough, you'll see him right back by.
Why does a Haitian have a $110,000 car?
Your guess is as good as mine, because I've worked all of my working age years, and I drive a Ford F-150. So that, well-used Ford F-150. I've scrapped and pawed for everything I have my entire life and paid taxes on everything I have.
Nope. All I'm hearing is grievances. You complaining and you got a car. But then I found out you complaining because he got a better car than what you have. Oh, baby. That feels so good. That feels so good. You hurt. You really hurt by that.
On everything I have my entire life. To watch this guy ride past my house 10, 12 times a day in a brand spanking new Lexus SUV. How is that possible? Integrate into the same neighborhood that I worked my entire life to get into. I don't understand it.
Why?
Oh yeah, here's this guy right here in his brand new Lexus
There he
truck.
is,
there
right
he
there.
is, right there.
That guy right there, that's a
Look at that
Haitian guy?
vehicle.
Yeah, that's an immigrant.
That's an immigrant with a $100,000 Lexus.
Yeah.
Right down the street, and we see him pass by 6, 7 times a day.
Racist, racist, racist. Throw them away. Throw all of them away. All them motherfuckers. Throw them away. Throw them away. Throw them away. They racist. All of them racist. Y'all really sitting outside clocking how many times this man go up and down the road. You know you got a miserable life. You know you ain't got nothing going on in y'all life. Okay, you guys, I'm going to end the video right there because it's only so much of that type of stuff I can consume, because after a while I'll be ready to box me somebody. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that right there for you all. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you're new here, make sure that you give me a follow, and stay tuned for my next video. Have a nice day.